Group number 2. There's your little angel guy, your little cherub. And you chose Ein Sof Hour, which I am not 100% sure that I pronounced correctly. This is the White Light Oracle deck, and I hope you can see there's the sun's coming in. It says a way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you're being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Sorry, she's eating the book. Focus on what connects to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. Oh, that's nice. I will take a look at this and see if you need to read, if we need more of it. Oops, sorry. Show the world the real you. This is full moon in Aquarius. That's the Moonology deck. Excuse me, do not be eating the book. Sorry. She was playing with it. Here we go. This is Creators, the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. And this is about raw intention and the spark of hustle. She's a little feisty, so I had to move her. The spark of hustle and raw intention. Raw intention, so there's something about, this talked about getting your life where you want it, right? Without getting things you want in the material world, without sacrificing your soul. Will you stop? She's being naughty. Sorry, guys. And so this is about showing the real world, the real you. Show the world the real you. Raw intention, so this is just like whatever is in your heart. And the spark of hustle. I'm going to see what the tarot says. This is my new treat to myself. This is the Moon and Stars Tarot. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so the spark of hustle, this is, I think, that it seems too that this is usually something new, right? And you're going, with Wands, it's like you're going forward gung-ho. This is like a great new thing you're starting with some zeal. Excited to go forward. But it's a new thing. Oh yeah, you're moving fast with power. And victorious, because the Chariot is, wow, I love all this. I never know what cards I'm going to use, and I always trust my intuition. I never know, and I'm really excited about this combo. So the Chariot is progress, right? So we've got new beginnings with progress. Also, progress is the victorious way. High Priestess is your inner voice, and we've already talked about your intention here. And I think setting your intention, you often, that comes sometimes from someplace else. So if you aren't sure what your intention is and you want to find out what it is, spend a little time meditating, journaling, doing something to get to your subconscious or whatever is in the way. Sometimes just like writing, just automatic writing, just letting your hand go and letting your thoughts do nothing and just free flow. You'll end up finding whatever is blocking you, or finding a great idea, just brainstorming. And I'm getting this. You've got the spark and the spark there. I like this a lot. Tower, okay. Don't worry. Tower is about transformation. And because these cards are all so strong and so lovely, and this also indicates that there's some material success without sacrificing your soul. I really like this whole thing. Tower is a surprise. Yes, it's destruction and it's a sudden change. Okay, it could be, sometimes it can be catastrophic, but usually it's just a change that you weren't expecting. And it's not necessarily, you don't see it at the time as good, but it makes room for the good stuff. So this is when you have a crummy boyfriend, a crummy romantic interest who doesn't treat you very nice, but you're kind of used to them and you think you're madly in love, and they lie or they cheat or they dump you or something, and you're devastated and you break up or whatever, but you then you realize they really weren't nice to you in the first place, and you meet someone who's just magic, who meets you on your level, right? It's that kind of thing. So but it is about being sudden. So maybe you get fired from a job and the next day your dream job comes forward. You know, it's that kind of a thing. So it's making room for something better, even though it might be a little uncomfortable at the time. But it doesn't have to be a devastating thing. Here we have the Emperor. Wow, okay, this is kind of stodgy, but this is the guy who's like smart with legal stuff, smart with money stuff. Yeah, I don't know if there's any sort of, I don't usually talk about legal stuff, but the Emperor is showing up along with the Tower, which could be something along those lines. And I think I picked extra cards here for you. I didn't mean to. Hierophant. I like the Hierophant and the High Priestess together because this is about the inner guidance and the inner voice. So this is, I think, about meditation, connecting to your spiritual self, like I said before, maybe journaling or something to get to that, whatever it is that could be blocking, or maybe it's the answer of the thing you need to do. Yeah, the Lovers, you've got a choice to make here. Lovers may or may not be about love. That's usually the Two of Cups. But the Lovers is, it's a choice to be made. Twos are usually, yeah, and it says here decisions. So usually twos are about having to make a decision or a choice. Yeah, this is really nice. This is, I like this. This might be a little trouble for you. You might, I mean, it might be, and I'm getting, because with the structure, it could be something that, like your structure, your I want to say it's like a relationship or a home or something like that could be, because it's your routine, your structure, the thing you count on, your stability. Boom, it's not working, but it wasn't working already. So that's the thing. It's like, you don't think that it was. It didn't happen. It did happen suddenly, but it's not like it was. Boy, how am I? I'm really tongue-tied here. If you have a strong foundation and the building is built really well, stuff doesn't happen. It's when you don't have the strong foundation and it's not correctly built and it hasn't been well maintained, that's when it falls apart. And that's what I'm seeing here. You don't see the years and years and years of neglect, right, of a building. I'm using a building as an example because there's no emotional attachment to that. But you see and the user tower for that. So let's say this tower has been not really very well built, but you get a high wind or it gets hit with lightning or something, and a tower that was really well built could withstand that. But this one, because it's not built very well, the poor structure, doesn't last. So I think that is where the problem is. But then you've got, so you got to make a decision of some sort, but all that's going to open up. You've got new beginnings, you've got progress. This is amazing. So here, moving forward. You can't make this stuff up. Moving forward, and then you're showing the world the real you. So for some reason, the real you has been perhaps in shadow in the Sweat Lodge. I got to read this one because the Sweat Lodge, I think there's some wisdom in there. And this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Gorgeous artwork. Let's see. Yeah, it's a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden place of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal. It's amazing. The aspects of your life that you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. It all is saying that same thing. This all has to do with change. And you have a little angel here. Also, notice that this one has a lot of wings. And she's holding like she's ready to catch you. This little guy is saying you got to jump through some hoops. But you're safe and they'll catch you. So go ahead and show the world the real you. This raw intention, I think, is going to be a result of this. I don't want to use the word destructive, but this let's say releasing old stuff, right? And moving forward into a new beginning, victoriously, with progress, because of your inner voice and the decisions you're going to make with your guidance. I mean, this is really, really. It feels like it's going to be a little bit of a. God, I was hoping not to get this. It might not be heavy, but it feels like there's going to be some challenges. But at the end of the tunnel, wowie, wow, wow, wow. Really, really great, strong stuff. So good luck to you. I hope it works well. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.